and girls, this week's home learning is all about spiders, so I am going to read a spider story for you. This is Spinderella by Julia Donaldson. The children of Scuttleton Primary were eating their dinner, fish fingers, potatoes and peas. High above them, the spiders of Scuttleton Primary School were eating their dinner, flies and flies and flies. How many flies have we got today, Mum? Asked Spindarella, the smallest spider. Lots, said Mum. Loads, said her brothers and sisters. That's not a number, complained Spindarella. Never mind about numbers. Eat up your flies, said Mum. After dinner, the children went out to play football. The spiders swung down to watch. What a tackle, they cried. Yippee! The children scored goal after goal after goal. How many goals is that, Mum? Asked Spindarella. Lots, said Mum. Loads, said her brothers and sisters. Spindarella sighed. What a family! How will I ever learn about numbers? When the children had gone home, Spindarella said, Why don't we play football? Don't be silly, said her biggest brother, Speedy. We haven't got a ball, said her second biggest brother, Scrabble. I can see a pea on the floor, said Spindarella. We can use that. Mum chose Speedy and Scrabble as the captains of each team. Nearly all the spiders decided to join Speedy's team because he was the fastest runner. That's one team and that's another team. Does that look very fair? Let's see what happens. Speedy's team scored all the goals. It's not fair, the spiders on Scrabble's team shouted. Yes, it is. You're just jealous, shouted the spiders on Speedy's team. To make things worse, the spiders hurt their legs kicking the pea. Before long, they were all quarrelling, moaning and kicking each other instead of the pea. Mum had to blow her whistle. How many spiders should we have in each team, Mum? Asked Spindarella. Lots, said Mum. Loads, said her brothers and sisters. I think both teams should have the same number, said Spindarella, but her brothers and sisters all turned on her. Down with numbers, they yelled. Next morning, Spindarella woke early. She felt sad. I wish I could learn about numbers, she sighed. And so you shall, came a loud voice. Spindarella spun around and saw an enormous hairy spider. Who are you? Asked Spindarella. I am your hairy godmother, said the enormous spider. Follow me. Spindarella scuttled after her, out of the dinner hall, along a corridor, and into a classroom. And up to the ceiling. Spindarella looked down and saw a teacher come into the classroom with a pile of football bibs. Keep your eyes and ears open, said the hairy godmother, and in a flash she was gone. Now I want you to count yourselves, said the teacher. There should be 20 of you, but let's check. Then came the most wonderful sound. The children took turns to shout out a number from 1 to 20. Spindarella swung joyfully backwards and forwards in time to the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I wonder how many should be on each team. The teacher gave out the football bibs. Put them on and find the others with the same colour, he said. Soon there were 2 groups of children. How many in each team? Asked the teacher. The children counted again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 reds, said a girl in red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blues, said a boy in blue. The same number, shouted Spinderella. She was so excited that she let go of her thread. Look, a spider! Squash it! Screamed someone. Spinderella froze in terror. Let's put it out the window, said the teacher, and he did. Suddenly, Spinderella was outside. I'm lost, she wailed. I'll never see my mum again. But then she turned around and spotted 2 football goals. I know where I am now, she said. She scuttled around the outside of the school and in through the open window of the dinner hall and up to the web. Hello, Mum. I can count up to 20, she said. Never mind about that. Eat up your flies, said Mum. I'm going to count them first, said Spindarella, and she did. I've got 14 flies, she told her brothers and sisters. So what, they said. Down with numbers, up with flies and football. That night, the spiders decided to play football again. Mum, said Spindarella, I've been counting. There are 10 of us. So we need 5 spiders on each side. Because 5 and 5 makes 10. Some of the spiders muttered, down with numbers, but Mum shut them up. Spindarella sorted them into 2 teams of 5. She was in Scrabble's team, and she also helped Mum to keep the score. This time, no one quarrelled or kicked each other, and at half-time, each team had scored 3 goals. You can see here. But still, the spiders kept hurting their spindly legs kicking the pea. I wish we had some football boots, sighed Spindarella. And so you shall, came a voice. It was the hairy godmother again. How many boots do you each need, she asked. What do you think, boys and girls? How many legs does a spider have? How many boots would it need? Lots, said Mum. Loads, said Spindarella's brothers and sisters. That's not good enough, said the hairy godmother. I need to have a number. 8, shouted Spindarella. We've each got 8 legs, so we each need 8 boots. Done, said the hairy godmother. There was a flash, and there on the floor were 10 little piles of boots. Each pile had 8 boots. The spiders put them on and laced them up. Then they had a wonderful second half. They scored goal after goal. The hairy godmother clapped and clapped. With only a minute left to go, each team had scored 8 goals. It's going to be a draw, muttered Spindarella. But just then, the ball came her way and she gave it an almighty kick. I wonder what her score is now, what her team's score is. If she had 8 and she's got 1 more, what would the score be now? Spindarella had scored the winning goal. All the spiders ran up to her. They picked her up and all together they cheered, "Up with Spindarella! Up with numbers!" And that's the end. I hope you enjoyed that, boys and girls, and I hope you enjoy this week's activities. Stay safe. Bye!